Hello, very good morning. Welcome to the Mega News at 8. My name is El Samuels. We first take a look at the headlines. Ghanaians must prioritize moral renewal as foundation for development, Right Honorable Bagwin. In business, Ghana ENI discuss new investment as government pushes to sustain upstream production growth. In our tech news, training the immune system to fight cancer, scientists are making significant advances in cancer treatment by developing therapies that train the body's own immune system. There's and many more stories coming up. We also live across our social media handles on MBN 360. The Speaker of Parliament, Agban Sumana Kingsford Bagwin, is calling on Ghanaians to place moral renewal at the center of national development, insisting no country can achieve lasting progress without integrity, discipline, and strong ethical values. The Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Agban Sumana Kingsford Bagwin, has urged Ghanaians to embrace moral renewal as the foundation for sustainable national development. According to the Speaker, the country's future depends not only on economic growth and infrastructure, but also on the values and character of its people. He stressed that honesty, accountability, and patriotism and respect for the rule of law are essential ingredients for building a prosperous and united Ghana. Right Honorable Bagwin noted that corruption, indiscipline, and the erosion of societal values continue to undermine national progress. He therefore called on families, religious institutions, schools, traditional leaders, and public institutions to work together in instilling integrity and responsible citizenship. He emphasized that true development begins with morally responsible society and urged every Ghanaian to contribute towards building a nation founded on justice, discipline, and ethical leadership. The other story, the President John Dramani Mahama has donated relief items to 37 military hospitals to support patients and families affected by recent flooding, reaffirming government commitment to providing timely humanitarian assistance to disaster victims. President John Dramani Mahama has presented relief items to 37 military hospitals to support patients and families impacted by the recent floods. The donation forms part of government emergency response efforts aimed at easing the burden on those affected by the disaster while strengthening relief and recovery operations. The items are expected to assist flood victims receiving treatment at the hospital and provide essential support to vulnerable families during the recovery period. President Mahama reiterated government's commitment to working with relevant agencies and humanitarian partners to ensure affected communities receive the assistance they need. He also encouraged the public to continue supporting relief efforts and observe safety measures during the rainy season. We move to the Greater Accra Regional Minister Linda Obinewa Akwele-Oklu has warned Metropolitan, Municipal and District Chief Executives, MMDCs, who approve developments on waterways of flood-prone areas, risk dismissal as government intensify efforts to tackle perennial flooding. The Greater Accra Regional Minister Linda Obinewa Akwele-Oklu has issued a strong warning to Metropolitan, Municipal and District Chief Executives against approving construction projects on waterways. According to the minister, any MMDCE found to have authorized development that obstructs natural water courses or violate planning regulations will face dismissal. The directives forms part of government renewed efforts to prevent flooding, improve urban planning, and enforce environmental and sanitation laws across the Greater Accra region. The minister stressed that protecting waterways is a shared responsibility and urged the local authorities to strictly enforce planning regulations whilst taking actions against unauthorized development. She also called on the public to support the initiative by refraining from building on waterways and reporting illegal construction activities to the appropriate authorities.
Yes, first of all, greetings to our cherished viewers and very good morning to everybody. And let me thank everybody, every Ghanaian, for coming out to make sure that this exercise becomes a success. So far, so good. We visited a couple of districts and I'm enthused. The way of turnout that you can really see that people have really prepared for this exercise. So I would say in the whole, so far so good. The turnout is okay. We are even expecting more people. What we should ask ourselves is that why now and why have we gotten to this state? And so it's essential. We only have to enforce the laws. And so now I've told my MNBCs that no mercy for the people. You see, sometimes when you find someone culpable and the person is being sanctioned, you see people coming out to plead on their behalf. And so this time around, no mercy for the people. In fact, if you are fine with it and they sanction you, make sure that you face whatever judgment. It happened, just that you see, human face, sometimes you do a demolition and the same Ghanaian will be crying, oh, the government is inhuman. They say a whole lot of things. And so this time around, like you said, His Excellency has directed. But I can assure you, demolition is ongoing. The fact that, the media is not aware, there is an ongoing demolition exercise. And so when we are also done with this sanitation, demolition is also where they are gone off. There is, the military is handling that too. So this time around, like we said, what we are doing? When we come and find your house, fixing, on a day, definitely you should know that we will give you not even less than 3 days, to pack the things and leave so that building. So some buildings has been earmarked and trust me, all those buildings will come down.
In our final bulletin on the local front, the social activist and lawyer Oliver Becker-Vermaawer says Ghana's national research agenda will only succeed if it fundamentally reforms what he described as a rotten public sector system that continues to hinder accountability and efficient service delivery. Lawyer and social activist Oliver Becker-Vermaawer is calling for far-reaching reforms across Ghana's public sector, arguing that genuine national transformation requires more than policy change. According to him, any meaningful reset agenda must confront deep-rooted institutional weaknesses, eliminate corruption, and strengthen accountability within the public institutions. Mr. Becker-Vermaawer maintained that inefficient systems, poor governance practices, and weak enforcement mechanisms continue to undermine public confidence and slow national development. He urged policymakers to prioritize structural reforms that promote transparency, merit-based public service, and responsible leadership. The activist believes that rebuilding trust in state institutions is essential to achieving sustainable development and delivering better service to citizens. We're going for a commercial break. When we return, we'll bring you business and entertainment stories.
MBN Jasu nie from Ejahima so wupese wuba MBN Jasu a from 0245 88 2128 MBN Jasu come home na yendi eja at the right place.
Welcome back from the break. You're still live on the Mega News at 8. On the business desk, government of Ghana has held a high-level discussion with the Italian energy company ENI on new investment in the country's upstream petroleum sector as part of efforts to sustain oil and gas production and strengthen the energy security.
The government of Ghana has engaged officials of ENI in discussions aimed at attracting fresh investment into the country's upstream petroleum industry. The talks forms part of government's border strategy to sustain production growth, minimize the country's hydrocarbon resources, and boost long-term energy security. The discussions also focused on strengthening collaboration in oil and gas exploration, field development, and the application of advanced technologies to improve operational efficiency. Government believes increased investment in the upstream sector will help enhance production, create employment opportunities, generate additional revenue, and reinforce Ghana's position as a competitive destination for energy investment. The engagement underscores the administration's commitment to working closely with industry partners to ensure that the continued growth and sustainable of Ghana's petroleum sector.
Away from the business desk, we go straight to the world of entertainment, where acclaimed actor Sterling K. Brown has received an Emmy Award nomination for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series for his performance in the television series Paradise, adding another milestone to his celebrated acting career. An award-winning actor, Sterling K. Brown, has secured an Emmy Award nomination for Outstanding Lead Actor in a drama series for his role in Paradise. The nomination recognizes Brown's compelling performance in critically acclaimed series, further cementing his reputation as one of television's most accomplished actors. Brown, who has previously won Emmy Awards for his performance in other productions, continued to receive widespread praise for bringing depth and authenticity to his latest role. The Emmy Awards celebrate excellence in television, with winners selected by members of the Television Academy across a range of drama, comedy, and limited series categories. The latest nomination adds to Sterling K. Brown's impressive list of achievements and reinforces his standing as one of the industry's leading performers. At our Zeta, we're going for a break. When we return, we'll bring you sports and some tech stories.
Hi, welcome to Shiloh Guest House, where comfort meets warmth. Our serene environment and cozy rooms provides a pleasant stay.
To book a room with us, call 055-5940-103 and 0241-972076.
Locate us at Teshinungwa Estate, number 8 Coconut Street, directly behind A-Life Supermarket.
Shiloh Guest House, where comfort meets warmth.
Welcome back from the break, and now time to look at the world of sports, where Norway and England are set for a blockbuster FIFA World Cup quarter-final clash today, Saturday, with both nations aim to securing a place in the last four of the tournament. All eyes will be on the FIFA World Cup this Saturday as Norway takes on England in a highly anticipated quarter-final showdown. Norway have impressed throughout the tournament with disciplined defending, clinical finishing, overcoming some of the competition's toughest opponents to reach the last 8. England, meanwhile, arrived full of confidence after a series of strong performances and will be hoping to continue their quest for World Cup glory with another convincing display. With a place in the semi-final at stake, football fans can expect an intense contest featuring tactical battles, world-class talent, and a high drama from first whistle to the last. The winner will book a place in the World Cup semi-finals, moving one step closer, lifting football's biggest prize. And that's it for the sports. Now, on the text news, scientists are making significant advances in cancer treatment by developing therapies that train the body's own immune system to recognize, attack, and destroy cancer cells, offering a new hope for patients with difficulty to treat cancers. Researchers are continuing to make breakthroughs in the fight against cancer through treatments that harness the power of the human immune system. Unlike traditional treatments such as the chemotherapy and radiation, the immunotherapy works by helping the body's natural defense identify and eliminate cancer cells more effectively. Doctors say these therapies can train immune cells to recognize cancer as a threat, overcome the disease ability to hide from the immune system, provide long-lasting protection against some types of cancer. Whilst the immunotherapy has shown remarkable success in treating certain cancers, experts caution that it is not effective for every patient and continues to be the subject of extensive clinical research. Scientists remain optimistic that ongoing advances in personalized medicine and immunotherapy will improve survival rates and transform cancer care in the years ahead.
We trigger the expression of two proteins, a kill and an immune wake-up. And we're doing that from within the cell. We're called Trogenics because it's that Trojan horse analogy, okay? There were only 30 soldiers in the Trojan horse. They didn't kill everybody in the cell. The key was that they opened the gates to the army. So for Trogenics, what we're doing is we're sneaking into that tumour cell and we open the door to the immune system, and that allows us to allows us to kill, it allows us to train the immune system, but it means we're also doing it incredibly selectively. The rest of the healthy tissue is untouched.
Their work has spun out from university research, where scientists analysed a huge biobank of cancer cells from real patients to understand exactly how they could be controlled.
How do you take what's researched in the lab actually out to something that can reach patients?
Yeah, well, that's a long journey. So this is a research lab, but from here there's obviously a lot of kind of rigorous testing that has to be done. We're just about to dose first patient. That's a phase 1/2 trial. That means we test for safety and find the optimal biological dose, and then we expand. We go into more patients and show statistically that it's efficacious, that it's making a difference. And by 2028, I think that can be registrational data, so we can be going back to the regulators and going, yeah, this can make a difference, and we can get that to patients.
This project has had a huge amount of investment. Not every bit of research will turn into something that works in the real world, but the potential when it goes right is huge.
And that's it for this morning's Mega News at 8, live and direct from our studios on the 10th Avenue Extension, Greater Estate, with a breakthrough from scientists for the immune system to be able to fight its own cancers. We want to take a second look at the stories making headlines before we take a leave of you. Ghanaians must prioritize moral renewal as foundation for development, Right Honorable Bawin. In business, Ghana ENI discussed new investment as government pushes to sustain upstream production growth. In our tech news, training the immune system to fight cancer, scientists are making significant advances in cancer treatment by developing therapies that train the body's own immune system. Thanks for staying with us. For more news, log on to MBN 360. But don't forget to be part of the second day of the National Cleanup Exercise. Do enjoy your weekend. My name is El Samuels. Good morning.